paving of side street at Black History Museum, paving of Cotton Street, paving of Wall Street, and the paving of Millie Francis Street. Councilman Marshall?
Speak for itself, Mayor. Paid, how much money that we have to do paving, I'd like to get these streets paved. They're being paid.
Any questions here?
My question is, how much will it cost? When I brought Charles Avenue to the council, I had the price, and I walked from one end to the other and told the people bidding on exactly what I wanted, along with the Public Works Director. How much do you think this is gonna cost? What has caused the deterioration to need repairs? Is it a water issue, is it a weight issue, or is it just old?
First, announcement, question, Councilman. I put it on the agenda to get the approval, and then I would get with the street department and look at it, and then we put it out to bid if it needs to be done. And to answer the second question, it's just like any other street, being neglected down through years, wear and tear, like you said, throughout any city or anywhere, and it needs wear and tear, just like our bodies, wear and tear and age.
You just want permission to get prices in.
And just wanted to trigger how much we have for gas.
Which, bank statement actually came in today, and the 2 fees that are specific for paving, there's $298,194, but we've already set aside the $65,000 for the courthouse project several weeks ago, so that'd be $233,000 was about what's in the account. We have also used part of it last year and had budgeted to use part of it for streetlights, which can be done, but probably the receipts that we get between now and September would be sufficient for what we would have budgeted for the streetlights. About $230,000.
So you want to just move forward and get some figures on this to see where we are, and get it spec'd out as to what it would.
What to get paid, is I imagine it would pay. But can't get it paid, so we get someone out there and we need bids on it, or do we need to put it out for bids? You gotta pay. Ma'am.
You'll need to get with Mr. Jarvis and come up there and let him look at it.
Mr. Jarvis, when could you look at these streets for me?
This week, some Thursday.
Give me, well, you know whether you're out or something. I won't.
If you give me just the start, I mean, I can go.
Let's wait.
Give me a call.
Next week, repay
All right.
among the districts, is that good of
We don't have that committee right now.
because it really ought to be divided. That was right.
1, 2, 3, 4. Tuesday, 1 is 5.
Since we paid, and James Street needs to be paid, in District 1, let's start with the list.
The two streets break down.
Okay. Any other questions on this?
I guess, maybe the question is that, Councilman Washington's been asking for several streets to be paved for several years, We had the issue with Hill Street beside the courthouse, for a couple of years. We've got some other things that are coming through. Your process, can you explain how you did that to the rest of us so that we can?
The first thing
You were able to work with Public Works
and Mr. Jarvis,
He called me and I went down there and met with him, and he showed me what he was wanting to do. And at that point in time, I asked him to get with Lynn, to let her move forward with getting some dimensions on it, and getting some specs on what needed to be done. The engineer was brought in at that particular time, and came up with a price. An estimate of what it would cost to do it, and then we put it out. Came back and asked the council approved putting it out for bid to do this.
We didn't want to just pave over it and then it sink down again because there's a water issue. So that's why I brought the water board into this, to say, hey, you know, we've got our part fixed. And if it becomes a problem, it's our problem.
But you were brought in by the mayor.
He came to me and asked me.
That was a problem before I ran, and I ran on the promise that I would get that fixed.
Now, yours was a little different. We knew it was bad, and everybody knew it was bad that comes down Hill Street. But when I mentioned that to the county, just threw it out there, and they bid on it, I came to you and said, hey, this is what we got. And you said, hey, I'm for that, and you and I went up and met with the county commission.
Right.
That's how we got into that.
But I guess with having a process, where I'm somewhat process driven, knowing what that process is, first of all, to get the streets paved.
My process is that I want to be a part of it, and if there was a problem, it was going to be my problem if it wasn't done right. If there wasn't going to be any blame placed on anybody other than me, and that's why I walked every square inch of it, and I was involved in the whole process. So, and I think, you know, that's up to each individual council person. If they feel comfortable with letting somebody go do it, let them go do it. But that was my idea to do that. And I brought it.
And Councilwoman Holt has a street that she's concerned about, and people, a lot of the damaged streets go back to utilities coming in and cutting into our streets and creating a lot of these problems. And that's gotten us, I know on Dozer Street, that's pretty much what the problem is. That they cut the entire street up, about a 4 or 5 foot section, and it's not put back right. It's kind of difficult. So I guess what I'm looking for here is, are we giving permission to move forward and get the specs on it in order to come back to the council for the council's approval to see if we're gonna move forward with the project? Is that where we are?
Mayor, can I say something?
Yes, sir.
What I'm asking for, whatever the proper way we're not doing, that I would do. I walk, I ride my district practically each and every day, as well as this city. The reason lots of streets, ditches, and utilities are not up to par, specific in District 2, because of what I'm hearing tonight. I was elected for District 2 to provide service to all citizens in that district. So another thing that comes before the city to work with the best of my ability with other the mayor and the council. It's very ironic. And it's not anything new that 95% of the times I bring up certain items in District 2. A certain council person constantly has something negative to say. These streets that I'm asking for, didn't just come up a few days ago. They've been here ever since I've been here all my life. I think each council person has streets in his or her district. you have the same right to